Hello everyone, Joanne with StampinInTheValley.StampinUp.net, and welcome to my craft room. It's time for Paper Pumpkin, and I haven't even opened this box yet. I took the covering off of it, but I have no idea what's in here. I always like to do this with you guys, but especially this month, I know this is going to be wonderful. I haven't even looked on the computer to see what's in here, so I'm going to be totally surprised. Now, if you're a first-time subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, Stampin' Up! Will send you a wonderful Paper Pumpkin clear block, okay? And that's when you're subscribed for the first time. Let's open it and see what we have. I'm so excited. I get it every month. Oh, so much fun. Let's see, what color did we get? Shaded Spruce. I haven't used much Shaded Spruce this year yet. I've been using a lot of Evening Evergreen. Look at these trees, how pretty. Holiday cheer to you and yours, from our home to yours, wishing you and your family the best, sending you peace and joy all year long. I love the snowflakes. Oh, I love the Merry Christmas. I like that font on there. Don't you guys like that font? Peaceful Christmas wishes. I love both of those. And the holiday cheer. I really like the whole stamp set. This is wonderful. I'm so excited about this. Okay, let's see what we have. They always give us a little, like advertisement about it. And it looks like it pairs with our stamp set. There. How nice. Let's see. With Peaceful Place. Great. Oh, this is wonderful. So this month we have red tissue paper. Usually it's a light blue. So we have some red. Everything's in the kit. Right here. Let me move this aside. So everything that you need is in this wonderful kit. The only thing you need is a pair of scissors. And I have a lot of people that this is all that they do for the month. Because they work, they have a lot to do in life, and this is just wonderful that it comes in a kit. If you have people at your church that love to craft, a lot of times I have people sign up to get this for that. They get together for a month and everybody gets a subscription. And they've had a lot of fun like that. Let's get together for the holidays and craft a little bit. Looks like my little Noel got bent there a little bit, but that's okay. It's not ripped, so we can still use it. Now, you get everything in here that you need if you're new to Paper Pumpkin or Stampin' Up. So I have a little twine. I love these glue dots. I love these little glue dots. They're flat and they're small. And then we have some dimensionals here. Okay? And wow, look at that. That's silver. How pretty. That's like a specialty envelope. Oh, it's got the plaid inside. I love that. I love that. So here we have all the envelopes. And let's see, what are we getting in here? How wonderful. 10 cards and 10 envelopes. Now, on the back of the flyer, it shows you everything you get. It shows you some alternative projects also. Isn't that fun? And then in here is a full sheet of directions. And okay, now this time, they've been changing this up a little bit because I got confused a couple of months ago, I think it was. This is an 18-inch ruler. Then the other month I had like a 9-inch and then another 9 inches in metric. So, but this month is inches. So, and I don't know now if they've got them to where when they come to the U.S. they're in inches and when they go other places they're metric. So here are our directions. They're very, very self-explanatory. This is going to be a lot of fun. And let's see what we have. So we have Noel here. And like I said, that got a little bent, but we're going to flatten that out with some glue. Oh, here's some gems. Pretty. Very iridescent. So I know it's going to pick up the green here. Wow, look at that shaded spruce. So pretty. You get all your card bases. Let's see. Let me not miss anything. Here's some labels. More labels. Ooh, pretty paper. Oh no, this is a card base. Oh, I thought it was the paper. This is a card base front and back. I know people are going to make alternatives like crazy with this. That's like a half a sheet of paper. And it's specialty too because it has the snowflakes. I love that. So, and then here are some more punch outs. So we'll use these on the cards. The directions, I always do mine the way the directions go because I like you guys to see that. And many, many people do a lot of alternatives. And here's some vellum. These are trees. They'll just pop right out. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I will be back. Look how pretty that is. Oh, wow, that red looks fantastic with that. I'm excited. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment and we'll put a card together. Okay, I put the first card together and it came out so perfect. Look at how wonderful that is. Easy and fun and has dimension, and I just love the that check. I've always loved that in any color. Now on the inside, I do this. I like to layer a layer of shaded spruce. It's 5 by 3 3/4 and basic white 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. This does not come in the kit, and you can just stamp on your card base. You don't have to do that, but I like to put a little color inside my cards, so I do it while I'm doing my kit. So I guess this is like my little bit of an alternative because I do the inside of the cards. Okay. So let's make this first one. It's so easy. I love this kit because, the directions are so simple. It tells you right here what you need. And then see these little black dots right here? These are the glue dots. Then the hexagons are the dimensionals. And so it tells you exactly how many to use. And right here, your little gems there. For this one, and here too, gems and dots. And please excuse the ink. See, I've been into the shaded spruce, so it's just what it's going to be while I'm making this kit. Get very inky, but the directions are fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and fold our card base in half. Now, you can take your fingers and just give this a good press like that, or if you have and it stays fine. Or if you have a bone folder, you can do that. And you can also use the side of your scissors to do that, but be careful with that because sometimes the black can come off, okay? So I just want to tell you about that. This card will orientate like this, and this is called landscape orientation. All right, now let's go ahead and let me show you in this kit, or in this card, you'll use one envelope. Look how pretty. You don't have to do anything to the envelope. Stampin' Up! Does it for you. So I'm just going to fold this down. I'm going to use my bone folder to keep a nice crease in it. Just getting it ready. And let's see, now we'll go ahead and we're going to use this piece right here, and we're going to punch this out. See, it's just, they're just little punch outs. Just like that. Wonderful. So we're going to use that piece. We're going to use this little grayish wood piece right here for this one. And we're going to use one red little flag here. All right. And we're going to use our Noel. So I'm going to punch this out. Everything's so easy to take apart. Sometimes we get things that have adhesive on it, and but this doesn't need it. We'll use some glue dots with that. All right, I had to close the door. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these right here to the side, and then we're going to get our vellum of our trees right here. Oop, I had them upside down. Our vellum of our trees right here, and we're just going to punch these guys out. I got lucky today. It got pretty out. I got to open the windows. I'm trying just to get my last little blast of fresh air before I wind up closing the house up and heat on, and I don't like the winter. Fall is pretty, but it always reminds me of what's coming. Okay, now with this, it tells us in the directions right here See, these are the vellum trees, and it tells us to use 3 glue dots right there in the center. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to turn these over because see, if you look at the way they're orientated, the longer one is to the left, okay? And then we're going to turn this over, get a little tool here, and we want these 3 right in here. Put our little glue dots just in the center because we're going to cover this up with our little wood looking piece of paper there and our flag and the Noel, so you won't see it. That's the thing about vellum. You have to learn how to hide stuff. Let's move this aside because we have to do a little stamping on this piece, okay? Now, if you don't have a mat, a foam mat, okay, you can use the cardboard that comes in your kit. You just need a little something to give you some cushion with these photopolymer stamps. We're going to use the trees right here. I'm going to ink it up. And we're going to come up here to the left a little bit left of center, okay? And a little bit lower than the center. Like I don't want it here, okay? So I want it a little bit left and down. And I'm going to stamp my trees. Ooh, sticky ink, right? I use my big stamp pad. I saved my my spot. Okay, now I'm going to take my trees. We already have our vellum. And if you put this part of the tree, the base, right at the bottom of this card, it will place perfectly. Just like that, okay? Now, let's go ahead and put some, let's see, I had my little piece out here. Oh, here it is. Let's put this on with dimensionals. Of course, that comes with it. And just 2 dimensionals is what our directions say right here. See right here? Just 2 little hexagons right there. 2 glue dots here and 3 on the Noel. That's how simple it is to read these directions, okay? Right there they are. So right here, 2. I know that there's going to be many people do a lot of alternatives with this. Now, you want to see the trees that are stamped behind here. So this you want to kind of put below that just a little bit, but you want to see those trees and you want to cover up your vellum. We are perfect. Now you're going to take this little banner and put your 2 little glue dots right here. I know so many demonstrators, they say that they throw these away. I say this every time. I love them. They're very flat, they're very thin. I guess they don't like taking the paper off. It doesn't matter to me. And we're going to put this right here in the center. Isn't that nice? Look how nice we're building this card. Okay, now, where did I stick my little Noel there? Oh, here it is. Now, we'll put, they disappear on me. Let me see. Okay, so we have to put one at the L, the A, and the N. So this is what it's telling us. Right here at the junction of the L. Right here on the A. And just find the larger parts to put the, and then right here on the N. Okay? Just like that. Wonderful. After this tonight, I'm going to start to put my grandson's Halloween things together from last month's kit. I've got all the candy. I'm going to put this right here. Look how cute that is. Just to add that little Noel in silver made this entire card. Okay, now we're going to pop this up with dimensionals, and it shows us right here that we use 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little hexagons there. And we're going to place it on the front of our card base. So yeah, after this video, I'm going to start to put the all the pumpkins with the candy together. And that's my project for the next couple of days, is get all of his stuff done. Okay, here's our card base. Let's put this on the top. Oh, I love that. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. This is like a real red, I think it looks like. Maybe it's a cherry cob. Well, wait, let's look. It'll tell us. It is real red. Yes, real red, basic gray, and shaded spruce. What a beautiful combination. Okay, now let's go ahead and make my little bit of an alternative on the inside of the card. So I have my shaded spruce off to the side. It's 5 by 3 3/4, basic white, 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I'm going to take this and I'm going to get my trees and I'm going to stamp them right in the center on the bottom. And ink that up really well, right there. And definitely, because you've got a big stamp here, you want something underneath this photopolymer, or you might get like a spot that doesn't go down all the way. Look at my fingers with the shaded spruce. You know I'm busy in this craft room when I'm full of ink. Merry Christmas. I absolutely love this Merry Christmas. I love the font on it. Right here. Okay. I have to use these snowflakes. So let me put some scrap underneath here. Move that twine out of the way. I don't want my snowflakes to be as bold as all of this shaded spruce. So we're going to stamp off. So snowflakes into the shaded spruce, stamp it off, and stamp it on. Stamp it off, on, off, and on. And I'm just going to come right over the trees, like the snow is in the air. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. How much fun. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and put this onto our piece of shaded spruce with some Tombow. Right here, and then we'll add it to the center of the card. And here, and this goes on the inside. It doesn't take a minute to make the inside, and I really like the way that it looks, especially when I give them away. Very nice. All right, here is our very first card out of this kit for this month. There we go. Oh my goodness, and we get to make like what, 5 of these and 5 of the others, right? So there's 2 of them. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. We'll make the next one. Okay, we're going to make the second card, and I already did a little bit of modification because when I looked at this, we have a beautiful, absolutely beautiful front and back here. So I wanted to make more cards with this. So I'm going to cut this into 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to cut the one side. So I'm going to cut it in half. And I put it on a white card base. And then I did my inside. So this is like I'm already doing an alternative. But it's really so that I could have more of this to use. And then I looked at this. And we could have done the same thing. You could cut this off and use it as shaded spruce background. You could also put it as the background to this if you wanted to on a card, which looks great because this is just the black, white, and gray. Okay, so I want to cut it with you. Okay, I'm going to bring my trimmer in, and what we're going to do first is, let's see, I want 4 inches this way. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do is cut it 4 inches. I want 4 inches this way, right? Because we want 5 1/4 by 4. Now I'm going to save this. And now I want 5 1/4, but I love my trees down here, so I want to take it off the top. So I'm going to turn it like this and put it at 5 1/4. And we have a complete card front. Isn't that awesome? So much fun. Just something, I had to do something a little bit different. Okay, so I've already folded my basic white cardstock, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. It will open like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on here with some Tombow. You could, of course, use any adhesive that you like. And we're going to place this right here. Now, you could also pop it up if you wanted to with dimensionals. Great. Now, I'm going to take a tag right here, and it is silver. It has the silver around it. And I'm going to take my shaded spruce now, open this up, and stamp Merry Christmas. Right here. I love that font. It looks like somebody just wrote it. Don't you love that? I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the back there just to get it ready. And this is what the instructions called for, just like I showed you in the first card. You know, just watch whatever is a hexagon is the dimensionals. Okay, now on the front of the card here, I want to take this round piece. And this calls for glue dots, and just 3 of them. So put them like in a triangle. And we're going to pick these. I am full of shaded spruce. How they get the... I don't know, the alcohol to me tonight, right? Okay, let's put this right here. Just like that. So pretty. Now we're going to take a banner, a little real red, and we're going to put 2 glue dots on this. And this is exactly what the instructions called for. Came out really, really nice. I just couldn't use it as the back when I was looking at it, because normally, if you follow me, I always put these kits together just about exact, because it's the one time that I don't have to create during the month, and I really like that. So it's fun for me. I'm just going to place that right there in the middle. Then we're going to take our Merry Christmas here, and we're going to place this here, and like to the right a little bit, okay? You don't want everything just piled up on top of each other, okay? You have to give it like a little offset on that. Now I'm going to take, I use a 10-second bow maker. Just tie a bow. I'm going to do a double bow. If you don't have a bow maker, it's 10secondbowmaker.com, the number 1010, bowmaker.com. I highly suggest this. I have arthritis. I've used this tool for feels like over a decade, you know, because like I don't know what I'd do without it. Give it a little snip there. And you can tie your bow any way that you'd like. I did a little double one, 2 loops right there. The one on the card has just 1 loop, but I thought that was pretty. So, so I'm bring this in here and put that right there with a glue dot. What am I looking for? My directions. Yes, okay. With a glue dot right here. Cute. And I'm going to put my bow right there. Perfect. Perfect. Right there. Good. How pretty is that? That's a pretty Christmas card. Okay, let's do my thing to the inside. So I have my basic white at 4 3/4 by 3.5. And this time we're going to do like a little cascading down the left side. I'm going to place in the center, sending you peace and joy all year round. Shaded spruce. I'm going to come over just a little bit, but not in the center. To the left here. Okay. Now we're going to get our snowflakes. Get my scrap paper here. Put it underneath. We have to stamp off. And we're going to start, I like to start right here and kind of work out, but work skinny here and thicker here. So watch how I do it. I keep stamping off. See, and then that just cascades down, but it gets a little skinny, comes around the words. And come down through here. And now I'm going to fill in this white spot where we need it. Perfect little cascade of snowflakes. Perfect little cascade of snowflakes. Oh, I love this. I could see some DSP just making it out of that, right? Okay, let's see. Where's my shaded spruce at 5 by 3 3/4? Remember, this is not in the kit. I do this extra because I like my cards to have a little bit of color inside, but that's me. You do not have to. You do you. However you like your cards is perfect. Because that's your style. This is my style. You might like my style. Let's put this in here. All right, look at that. We have both our cards completed. Okay, now, when I'm off camera, I'm going to finish everything. But as you can see, we have the start of a wonderful array of Christmas cards. And I love that we cut this. I love, see, now I'm going to get double the cards out of that just by using a white card base. Thank you, Stampin' Up. Right? Thank you, Stampin' Up. So we have those two. Well, actually, we have that style and this style. So let me just pile these on top of each other. We have that style this month and this style. And I think you'll agree with me. You love them both. So pretty. Let's look at the insides. I like to look at them again. That came out cute, right? And of course, the envelope with that warm sweater look inside, right? That checkered gives you that flannel, fleecy kind of warm feeling. Little Noel here, using a little vellum. Always remember, you could always decorate with vellum. And our insides right there. So wonderful. Okay, I'm going to break away from here and finish every one of these cards. Thanks again for watching. If you would like to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin on my Paper Pumpkin team, I would love to have you. There is, just drop the Show More button, click the Show More button right below this video. It's on the left side. Click it, a whole list will drop down. You can sign up for Paper Pumpkin. And always remember, my Paper Pumpkin people get the free card kits every month. So this month, these are the free card kits that they got, with a thank you card from me, or another kind of a card that they can reuse. I should say a reusable card. So they get these also. So if you'd like to sign up with Paper Pumpkin, I would love to have you. Thanks again for watching, and let's all get together and do some happy crafting with this kit. We're going to make a whole lot more cards with this one, right? Thanks again.